city knows, like creeping into the coffin of these sleepy suburban homes. He's so alive in the places he cast.
Suddenly he heard a sound. Who's there? It is I. But who are you and how did you get in here? The doors are locked and there are no windows. But as he came closer, Midas saw at once it was no ordinary man. It was the god Bacchus, and Midas in amazement heard him say, "You have been kind to a weary stranger who needed your help. That stranger was Silenus, my foster father, and I have come to repay your kindness. What is your fondest wish? Ask, and it shall be granted."
Do good, and the good you do someday will come back to you.
When you're helping someone and being kind, you're helping yourself and you will find
The good you do is good for you too.
Midas could hardly believe his ears, but he knew what he wanted above all. Gold, more gold than mortal eyes had ever seen. And he said, "I wish that anything I touch shall turn to gold." You have made a poor choice, Midas. But if that is what you really want, your wish is granted. No sooner were the words spoken when Bacchus disappeared. Beside himself with joy, Midas rushed upstairs and out into the palace garden. How could it be a poor choice? If it's true, I'll be the richest man in the world. And soon he would know. He touched a rose on a rose bush, and it turned to gold before his eyes. He picked an apple from a tree, and there in his hand was a beautiful golden apple. It's true! I've got it! The golden touch!
The golden touch, the golden touch. When you got it, the golden touch.
Whatever you do, you're a success on the golden road to happiness.
With the world in the palm of your hand, oh yes, you're a lucky so and such. When you got the golden touch.
Dashing back into the palace, he touched a candlestick. It turned to gold. He touched a chair. It turned to gold. Whatever he touched turned to gold. Oh, I'm the luckiest man in the world. Princess, come down here. He called his daughter and told her the news, and they sat down at a table filled with delicious food and sparkling wine. Now to enjoy the best meal I ever ate. He put a piece of cake in his mouth and took a bite. His teeth bit something hard. Oh, my tooth! There must be a rock in that cake. Taking it from his mouth, he found the cake was made of gold. He picked up a purple grape. It turned to glittering gold. Frightened, he said, "Daughter, hand me the wine. Surely wine won't turn to gold." But as Midas took the glass, his hand touched the hand of the princess, and horrified, he saw his beloved daughter turn into gold. What have I done? What have I done? At last he understood that many things besides gold are precious on this earth, and he begged the god Bacchus to take back the cursed gift. Bacchus took pity on him and said, "Go to the river Pactolus and bathe in its waters. You shall be cleansed of the golden touch, and perhaps of your greed too." And so King Midas lost the golden touch, but found new happiness. His daughter was restored to him, and from that day on, Midas devoted his life to helping others.
Do good, and the good you do someday will come back to you.
When you're helping someone and being kind, you're helping yourself and you will find
The good you do is good for you too.